By the way, I want to point out that the opening narration, it gives away the mystery of the whole plot.
Oh, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Because it's Theodore Rex. It's like if you were watching the Murder on the Orient Express and it said, a bunch of people are planning to kill, like, some guy, you know, it's like telling you what the mystery is in the opening title crawl.
It gives the answer to the question of the whole movie.
Yeah. So it makes no sense. Oh, this Harry Potter looking guy is evil. Oh, why is this in black and white again? I forget. You don't have the answer to this. It's alright. If you can't hear, I'll just tell you what's happening.
Why is this the butterfly in color, but everything else is black and white?
This is Dream Vision,
is that Theodore Rex?
No, that's not Theodore Rex. That's an unrelated dinosaur. And he makes, like, noises. I'll be quiet so you can hear. He goes, ah!
Yeah, I can't hear a thing from the movie.
That's fine. I'll just tell you what's going on.
Is he in, like, Egypt? Or
he's not in Egypt, he's just dressed that way.
Oh.
He's asking the policewoman if something weird happened tonight because he had a dream vision. Because dinosaurs do that.
So the dinosaurs are, like, psychic?
Yes.
I wouldn't feel that embarrassed to have that as cosplay. That costume looks pretty neat.
You know what's funny? They thought, the people in the movie, they were told that this costume was going to be enhanced with CGI by the end, but it wasn't.
How did he put that robe on?
I don't know.
Like, his arms wouldn't reach that far back, would they?
No, they wouldn't, but this is Theodore Rex, it's fine. Honestly, it is a blessing that you cannot hear this.
If I drew Theodore Rex on my DeviantArt, people would be like, why does he have pronated hands?
Is that really? These are just psychic dinosaurs and your concern is with their hands?
Oh, and hands are always a big problem.
No, like, people on my DeviantArt. Like,
their biggest problem would be their biggest problem is not that you drew Theodore Rex, it's that he has the wrong arms. Oh, he has a dog, by the way. He has a dog and he kisses it. And he goes woof, 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 woof. This big puppet, I wonder what happened to it. Or this costume puppet. Oh, the cookie shooter! Yes! Oh, this is the dinosaur city.
I saw the cookie shooter.
Oh, the CGI shot of the CGI shot of the city, and also all of the signs in the background are repeats, which is like such an intense. You know how in Zootopia they had like this intricate world where it was like everything made sense in the animal thing. In this, it's just like repeated signs in the background. It's perfect. Here, this is like the sweepers or whatever the fuck they're called.
Honestly, I think it would be pretty cool if like they did an attempt at like a Zootopia-esque world with dinosaurs.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
Or Mesozoic animals, basically.
Yeah, that's what basically I have. But like I haven't started that part yet.
But like a Utopia, yeah?
Yeah, well no, it wouldn't be Utopia, because Utopia is very specifically like Utopia, the actual like story. It's like, because now, you know, people have, okay, so Utopia is like the Holocaust, where people have like used the word to mean generally that idea. So people use, they use the word Holocaust to mean genocide, but really the Holocaust was the Holocaust. It was that event. It's like saying that every time a ship sinks that it's the Titanic. So Utopia is specifically the work by Moore, but people use it to mean anything that's a good place. So it's like...
Yeah, it's like saying that all toaster pastries are Pop-Tarts, when they're really not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I get you.
Like, people have used that wrong. Because the actual Utopia, you, like, shit in a gold toilet, and that's the end.
So what's happening in the scene exactly? Like, what is going on here?
And you have a better clue than me. Like, okay, Whoopi Goldberg is trying to capture the sweepers, I think.
But what are...
I don't know.
This is buffering.
I've seen this movie a billion times and I still don't know. This is gonna be really interesting. Angus is gonna be like so behind and we're gonna have like no clue what's going on and he's gonna have probably more clue because that's just how genius Theodore Rex is that when you're 10 minutes behind it makes more sense. Oh, the ground is on fire.
Oh,
I think that's just bits of debris.
Yeah, it is, but why is it on fire as well? Why?
Because Because it's debris from the explosion.
But why is it on fire
That's like
still?
the only thing in the scene that makes any sense.
But
I'll give props that they did use a lot of practical effects. And, well, it was an old movie, so
yeah,
practical effects
I don't think they use any CGI. Okay, well, actually, that's a lie, because that whole pull-out shot was a CGI shot, so...
Oh.
But that was really
if
bad.
this had been made today, like, everything would be CGI.
It would be, and it would be really bad CGI.
Probably
Yeah, it
even
would
the
be
costumes.
like the worst kind available.
But you know what? The thing about CGI now is, like, even the worst CGI, like, Dinosaur Time or whatever, Dino Time, whatever that movie was, it's like, that is terrible CGI, but even that bad CGI looks better than the best CGI around this time. This came out in 1995, so the year I was born, and tomorrow's my birthday, so this is, like, destiny.
I don't know, there's a dead guy in the river.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
there's...
I think,
Why is his spine
I think,
not arched? It's okay, Angus, you don't have to watch, we'll just describe it to you.
It's okay. Like, you know why I think Jurassic Park has the best CGI in my opinion? Because like, it's
I
not
thought you were
because
going to
of
say that
how
like
realistic
you were upset
it
about
is.
Theodore Rex not buffering properly, but no,
Yeah.
you're just talking about Jurassic Park. That's fine. Go
I'm
ahead.
just
Go
saying
ahead.
why it has the best CGI because it has weight to it. The models.
Yeah, it's like Don Bluth. All of his characters are really heavy, and so they look more realistic than a lot of Disney things, which are very light.
Yeah,
Unpopular.
that's true. And also, a lot of it had as much CGI as people think it did. A lot of it was a different sort of computer-generated kind of thing.
Yeah, plus they put effort
used a
into
different
it.
technique than the later movies. They had a lot of maquettes, too, that they would, like, animate over.
Yeah. So it's like they put a lot of effort into it because they didn't want to fuck up, whereas now it's like you can plop something into a program and like it'll come out pretty decent because that's just how much technology has advanced. Like you can find models online right now in this current year that are like more detailed than the original Toy Story just because we've had enough time to like, you know, and so now you can get like Blender for free and make something decent if you put effort into it. By the way, can I point out... Okay, so his shoes, Theodore Rex's shoes, are made of 3 separate shoes on his toes, like, put together, but that's not how the shoes would work if they had dinosaur feet. Right? Like,
Why
if
would
dinosaurs...
they just make, like, one shoe?
Yeah,
that
if
is
dinosaurs
shaped
had
for a
shoes, they
dinosaur
would
foot?
not look like that. I know...
mean, okay, so, like, the lore of this universe, and I can't believe that I'm actually talking about this right now, so, like, dinosaurs didn't go extinct and they just kind of...
No, they did. The guy brought them back.
They were
That was in the
brought back.
opening title crawl. Okay, so the evil guy with the butterfly, he's the guy who brought the dinosaurs back and other animals. And that's the guy, I think, the guy with the long hair. But I don't know, because I've seen this movie a billion times, I still don't know. But he brought the dinosaurs back to life, and for some reason they're, like, small, and they eat cookies, and they talk, and they're psychic. I don't know why, but they're back, because of he's like the Henry Wu of this world. Let's just say. Only oh my god, this movie hurts me. Oh.
But was this in any way, like, an inspiration for anything that you've written? Because...
Yes. I was gonna get into that because
I'm getting that impression.
They use the word
some shots where
thesis.
Theodore looks like Earl Sinclair, to be honest.
Why is there a holographic raccoon? Just curious.
Oh, because they just brought raccoons back to life. They did
so
that
raccoons
after the
went extinct.
dinosaurs. Oh my god, he's spinning!
The world setting of this movie, man.
They decided
Of all
to bring
animals that
dinosaurs
would,
back
like,
before the
logically go
raccoon.
extinct due to human activity
Yeah.
in the future,
No,
I don't think
like-
raccoons would be among them.
No, that's true. They wouldn't be, but all of the animals, like all of them, I think, are extinct. And so the guy who's like, he's doing a Noah's Ark. That's his evil plan, is to do a Noah's Ark and to like, I think he's gonna like blow up the world and make a perfect thing, or like shoot a rocket into space. I am not sure. I don't know how it's possible for me to have forgotten this many details, but I have. Also, Whoopi Goldberg is a speciesist.
Well, like, why would they be so excited about raccoons coming back?
When they have dinosaurs. Yeah, I know. Well, because this is the first time raccoons have come back. I don't know why they didn't do those first, though, because, like, I feel like if you wanted to, like, make the post-apocalyptic or whatever it was world better, you would bring back, like, the dodo or, like, things that you actually need, because nobody needs dinosaurs. They've been gone for a while. I mean, you want dinosaurs, but you don't need them. You need, like, bees. Where are all the bees?
Yeah, you think you'd start with something like that.
Yeah, because then you can have flowers again, so you need the fucking bees first.
Well, sauropods, like, they're...
Poo?
Like, when... sauropods, I think, like, when they crap,
Yeah.
I think they could do a lot for the soil.
They could. They're poo. You need the dinosaur poo,
like
but why not bees?
Fertilizer factories.
Indeed.
You know, actually, if in like
we wrote lore for this world. They wanted the dinosaurs because they shit.
Really, like, but like sauropods, if they came back and were like, you know, intelligent and all, they could make a whole they could make a living selling their own poop.
Yeah, exactly. See,
they could, like,
we've given a better explanation for this movie than the movie. Oh, this guy is a speciesist as well. And there's his badge. By the way, did you know Theodore Rex was hired as a diversity project? This is actually in the movie. This is, like, it's about race. It's like Zootopia, but they're all dinosaurs and it sucks. Also, his tail. That's a running joke. That his tail does shit. Oh god, he slapped that woman's ass. I think we're a bit off sync right now, but oh my god, it's amazing.
See, I think sauropods could, like, benefit the environment.
We're back to poop? Okay.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
This whole movie is poop.
People
oh my god, this
order
puppet.
our patties.
Okay, no, the two things you need are sauropods and the Compsognathus, because then they could eat the poop that you don't need. So you have the poopers and the ones who eat the poop.
Yeah, but when they eat the poop, don't they also poop?
They do also poop, but it's different poop. It's super poop.
I've always wondered about that. Like, when like animals that eat poop, do they just poop out more poop, or
they poop
like,
out more poop, but it's different poop because some of the poop goes into them as nutrients.
So they poop out slightly less poop.
So the more poop you eat, the more cycles of poop. So say you have like a dinosaur centipede, not a human centipede because it's dinosaur, so a dinosaur centipede, and they are all just pooping in each other's mouths. The one at the very end would have the least amount of poop because he would have absorbed nutrients.
I guess that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Trust me, I've thought this through.
I believe that.
It's sad that you believe that, but I know I've given you reason, so that's okay.
No, one time we, like, sat for, like, an hour and just figured out where all of the eaten Jurassic Park characters would be now based on, like, how they would be pooped.
Yes, that's true. You would become dinosaur poo. I remember that. That was a good day.
That conversation was hilarious. That was, like, one of our high points.
It was. Oh,
that
also...
really, like, symbolizes who we are.
It does. We just talk about dinosaur poo all day. But okay, I was just gonna point out that this movie, for all its flaws, it has a really diverse cast, which is weird. But it's also not okay. So this movie is about race, but like it's people are racist, speciesist against dinosaurs. But like there's like all of the human races get along. Only it's just black and white people. It's nobody else apparently.
That is always weird. Like every time that like somebody does the thing where some like other kind of being is supposed to be a metaphor for the oppressed, like the actual people in real life who would be oppressed are like not. Yeah, well, it kind of makes sense because once dinosaurs show up, who's gonna want to be racist to like other humans? Like, now you have still be racist if there were dinosaurs. Well, you could still be slightly racist, but I think the dinosaurs would be a bigger like priority for the American South. Because they're, like, they would be super racist if they were, like, also creationist. Like, the Christians Against Dinosaurs group would be, like...
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine what they would do?
Christians Against Dinosaurs. That is the most... That is
Can you imagine the fit they would have if this actually happened?
Imagine, like, being God and you make dinosaurs and you're like, these are totally awesome. And then, like, a million years later, somebody comes along and is like, oh, those weren't real. And you'd be like, seriously?
Yeah, that would be amazing, though, like, because then you could, like, just lightning them to death, if you were God. Or you could, oh my god, physical assault from a Tyrannosaurus.
Like, people are saying that they didn't make it, be like, but hello, you didn't build that.
It's a nice looking table.
It is. This is a nice looking movie in general. Oh, this guy.
They're as far as race goes, I only see like white and blacks. That's it. That's as far
in this movie. Be clear.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that to be taken out of context. That'd be funny. But yeah, no. But this movie, well, this is the 90s. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but there's dinosaurs and there's white people and there's black people in this world. And so that's what the 90s is like. But it's also in the future. But it's like once upon a time. I don't know. This movie is genius.
Maybe because it's like, if it's supposed to be in the future, like post-apocalyptic, maybe like China got nuked or something in the movies. I don't know.
I love that. I think what I was gonna say is maybe there's like been an apartheid system in the future, and so that's the resulting thing is that there's just a bigger like racial divide. But then the dinosaurs showed up, and so now nobody is racist except to the dinosaurs, which is speciesism. That's my theory.
This movie doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Okay. It's fine. We're coming up with our theories. We're filling in the gaps. So that's how you can tell this is a good movie, because we come up with the lore ourselves.
It forces you to think.
It does. Also, this woman looks like Aubrey Plaza, but she's not. I kept wondering, but it wasn't, because it's just, like, it looks like her mother. I don't know what her mother looks like, but it looks like she could be her mother. So, this movie. I love how we're, like, not even that far in, and already we've started talking about, like, race and dinosaur poo and all of this stuff.
Alright, new topic.
Dicks. Can we talk about dicks? Dinosaur dicks. Oh, how do dinosaurs produce in this world?
I think theropods could actually articulate their dicks.
Probably.
Yeah.
It would make sense.
You could, like, just open a can of beer with that thing.
Oh my god, that would be...
You could totally do that. It probably was longer than their arms. So that would actually, like, be, like, a normal thing to do.
Yes, it would be normal for a dinosaur to open a can of beer with its dick. They found, like, fossil evidence of this. I'm pretty sure, in Drumheller they did. They just found a dinosaur in the middle of, like, he got killed in a mudslide, and he was preserved opening a can of beer with his dick. Frozen in time. Like that guy who was, like, masturbating and he got covered in ash, and so now he's just forever preserved as, like, the masturbating ash man.
Yeah, I mean, like, imagine that's how you're remembered for the rest of history. Yep.
That's how I want to die. I want that legacy. This movie is amazing.
They wanted to remind me that I had an eye appointment, but I already know about that because I put it in my calendar and they've called me multiple times.
Well, if you can read the calendar, why do you need to get your eyes checked? That failed horribly, I'm sorry.
That was so mean, Christine.
Well, I'm just pointing out the obvious. I mean, if you can read your calendar, fine. What's the problem?
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Like, I should be an eye doctor. It's not that hard. Just say, can you read this? Yes or no. You're fine. Bye. Get it done quick. Make $1 million. They're in the museum now, and there's fossils, and I want to point out the dialogue in the scene. He's talking about how we can feel their psychic... So the old dinosaurs were psychic, too.
So just like every dinosaur... So, yeah. But then what about birds? Did birds just unpsychic
Birds
themselves?
are extinct now. I don't know.
Like, there were birds.
Yeah, but they were not quite dinosaurs, so it doesn't quite work. I think.
No, but birds are like 100% dinosaurs.
But like in this world, birds aren't psychic. So if birds aren't psychic, then they're not dinosaurs in this world, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
It is how it works. It's Theodore Rex.
Maybe this is like a world where the whole birds evolved from those weird lizard things theory that is like a fringe nutjob theory in our world, but it's like it was true in their world.
I think this is a world where everything could just exist when it wants to.
Oh, by the way, I want to point out that instead of bringing the dinosaur to, like, the dead dinosaur to, like, a morgue or something, they just brought him to the history museum, and that's super racist.
Yeah, that is
pretty racist. He died with his eyes open. That's creepy. Oh, geez, that's unnerving. Stop cutting back to that. Ugh. You know, okay, so one weird thing about this movie is that the dialogue, it's like it over... Oh my god, he's making the sounds. Okay, I'm gonna imitate what he's doing right now so you can hear. It's really, really bad. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I do know what's going on. He's doing the psychic thing with the dinosaur to see how he died, but he can't see 100%. I don't know. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, so the dialogue in this movie, they, like, cut each other off and overlap in a way that's supposed to... Like, I imagine the director, if this movie had a director, which I know it does, because I saw who it was, but he wanted, apparently, to make it seem natural. But, so they cut each other off a lot. But it doesn't sound natural. It sounds like the exact opposite of natural. It sounds stupid. Oh, it's a dinosaur nightclub. Sorry, this is my favorite scene, because there's this, like, Ceratopsian dinosaur that starts flirting with Whoopi Goldberg. It's amazing. Oh, there's a tiger in the background. It's not a real tiger, it's a tiger head. Oh god,
This
here's the transgender dinosaur. Or the drag queen dinosaur, I'm not sure what it is.
Transgender.
It is,
Yeah,
so... I think it's supposed to be it's like a Spinosaurus or something, or it's like a drag queen. There's a Dilophosaurus in the background. I don't know what's going on. This movie. Like, I think it's supposed to be like a drag queen, but it could also be just like transgender. Is this a reference to Jurassic Park where they like have frog DNA? Is this movie that deep?
I mean, everything that's dinosaurs now, like the majority of dinosaur media, it's bound to reference Jurassic Park.
It does.
Like, either it will or it's going to get compared to it.
Yeah,
that's
true.
just how it works.
Oh, here's the scene. By the way, I want to point out that his sounds that he's making right now are like, it's just the worst. And like, I'm embarrassed making those sounds, but that's the ones that they put in the movie, and it's actually worse in the movie. Like, it is like that. Yeah, he's like jerking off to her. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so there's humans and dinosaurs dancing together, so do you think they breed? Oh, all the tails. She's getting through... Oh, okay. Whoopi Goldberg's getting hit by a bunch of tails. Which is better than what she's usually hit with these kind of clubs.
I think they're in a limousine or in a taxi right now.
Okay, you're probably very behind. That's okay. We're at a nightclub. Oh god, here's the female Molly Rex, or whatever her name is. I think her name is Molly Rex, which is weird. They all have the last name of Rex, if they're Tyrannosaurus.
I guess so.
I'm gonna check if this is English.
Ooh, her feet are really bad. Also, this looks like an amazing nightclub. I mean, like, there's just dinosaurs everywhere. Everyone's having a good time. They all have terrible-looking feet. Those feet are just awful. Like, the rest of the puppet is fine. I can deal with that. But the feet are just... They look so cheap. They're all just making dinosaur sounds. It's amazing. Oh, he burped in Whoopi Goldberg's face. That one. That's, and he does it again, like 3 times. And it's weird. I don't understand what they were going for. Because it's just... Oh, God, he's burping in her face again. Yep.
What is wrong with that thing's teeth?
What's wrong with the whole movie? I don't know.
No, but, like... The Tyrannosaurus teeth are really, really bad.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
Tyrannosaurs are like
I thought it was supposed to be a Dilophosaurus.
Human-ish teeth.
Is it supposed to be? What's it supposed to be? What dinosaur is that?
Which one?
The one that with the teeth.
It's a Tyrannosaurus. It's got fat horns over its eyes and the nose.
Are you sure it's that?
It had a horn in its nose. I can't think of anything else.
But it had 2. I thought it was supposed to be a Dilophosaurus. It had 2 frilly things.
Oh no, I saw a Dilophosaurus too.
Wait.
It had,
maybe it's a hybrid.
Did it have any? If it's a Tyrannosaur, does it have any like horns on its brows?
Yeah, it did. It had
2 though.
Teeth. It looked like it had one in its nose and the ones on its brows.
No, it had 2 eyebrow things.
No, it only had the eyebrow things?
I think so.
Huh.
So maybe
it could be something.
It's maybe a dinosaur. Let's just leave it, because this movie is very accurate, as we've come to establish. So maybe we'll someday figure out.
They probably didn't really try to establish a species for most of these.
Based on the new evidence, the T-Rex is actually fairly accurate. I mean, it has forward-facing eyes, lips.
Okay, but he's also like dressed in like 3-toed shoes, and he has psychic powers. So I'm not gonna give this movie points for accuracy, I think. Also, he moves like a broken animatronic, which he basically is. Oh god, they're trying to make the dinosaur sexy. Oh. Yucky. Oh, by the way, she's eating the flowers.
Is this supposed to be the transgender Rex right here?
No, this is the torch singer. The transgender one comes back later. But I think it's supposed to be a drag queen, or like, maybe it's just a gay dinosaur, but like a stereotypically gay dinosaur. I don't know. This movie, I don't understand it. Oh, is that a Nazutoceratops in the background?
Triceratops.
Nazutoceratops. It has weird horns.
I'm honestly thinking of drawing like a Stegoceratops versus a Triceratops.
Well, we know who would win, because who has the tail spikes? It's the Stegoceratops. Because you could just shove that up their ass.
I'm gonna title it as like top 10 epic anime battles.
Yes.
Why do those like bush zombie things have red eyes? Are those people?
Those are sweepers.
But why are they?
Because it's the future, Christian.
Because movie.
It's the future.
And I guess they use skateboards because it's
the future.
Everyone uses.
But it's the future. They're future skateboards.
I see a Triceratops.
It's a Nazutoceratops.
Wait, how would they know it's Nasutoceratops when Nasutoceratops was discovered in 2013?
Oh my god, really? Oh, this movie was ahead of its time. In every way.
Oh my god, they predicted the future.
They did. They just got a really inaccurate Triceratops, and they found out a dinosaur that actually exists. Also, there's a dead body now, and I sort of forget what this is about. Or is it a dead body?
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, that was a strange... Why are they tearing his car apart?
By the way, the cross-cutting between this scene and the other scene is really dumb. Because, you know how in Jurassic Park, there's cross-cutting between... Oh, that was my favorite... Okay, so in my Film 201 class, which was the very first film class I took, I gave an example of cross-cutting from Jurassic Park, because, you know, Ellie's in the power shed, the kids are on the wire, and that's, like, the cross-cutting creates tension, and that was my proud Jurassic Park, I know Jurassic Park moment in that class. So this cross-cutting, it crosses between her doing something unrelated and him being attacked because she's, I guess, ignoring his calls, and that's all. Also, she's a cyborg, I forgot to mention this.
Oh, that changes everything.
It does.
Why is this car covered? I don't even want to know.
No. It's... Oh, she's finally answering the call. I think Christian's a bit ahead of me, but that's fine.
Yeah, I must be a few minutes ahead.
Yeah, you're a few seconds ahead. I know because you're seeing things that I know are coming up in the movie. Oh yeah, now I see the thing is covered in splooge. That's okay.
So, like, what actually... Do I want to know what that actually is?
I think he just jerked off.
What?
Or no, wait. The firefighters probably came and undid the fire in it, if it was on fire at one point.
The villain has a lot of arms in his lair, he's got arms.
He has arms, yes. It's like in Jurassic World how there's like the two-headed snake, only he just has arms. Oh god. Okay, so this guy looks like Toby Jones, the eye patch guy, so I think this is kind of like a Jurassic World tie-in thing. I think it knew Jurassic World was going to happen. Oh wait, they're about to get a shitty car. They get a garbage truck, and Theodore Rex has to drive in the back of the garbage truck, which makes no sense because it's a police station. Why would he get a garbage truck? The facial expressions on this puppet are weird, but they like exist. Like they're not that bad. Like I mean like
they're not good, but they're not.
They're not terrible. It's not like rigid. That's the thing. It's like.
Facial expressions in animatronics have actually advanced, because if you look at, like, The Force Awakens and...
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you could see that Akbar moves so fluidly.
Yeah, but, like, so this Theodore Rex thing, like, he does have kind of rigid facial expressions, but he does have expressions that, like his lips and cheeks don't move that much, but his eyes, like, they are very gummy. So, it is kind of interesting.
Well, it makes sense, kind of, for a dinosaur. You wouldn't have, like, really complex facial muscles.
It'd be cool. Yeah. It'd be so cool if they had facial muscles, man.
Well, yeah, that's why in the Tish-Jibafu, Claire has to have a gummy upper and lower beak. It has to be gummy so she can make ooh sounds. And suck dicks. Oh, now they're playing hockey, and they have their faces painted for some reason. This movie is just like a mystery to me, because everything makes no sense. But it's amazing. I love it.
It's like they had an idea, and they didn't really know where to go with it, but they had all this money and the equipment, so they just threw something together.
How do you screw up a cyborg cop and a dinosaur cop going on a mystery? How do you screw that up? And they did. Also, I want to point out that Theodore Rex has 4 fingers on his front hands. Well, 3 fingers and a thumb, which is not accurate to T-Rexes, or to even... Like, because you know, sometimes people draw them with 3, which is wrong, but that was, like, in the olden times, and they're like, I don't fucking know what a dinosaur looks like. They gave him, like, 2 extra on each hand, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess he had to have thumbs, but couldn't you just have... If this is supposed to be a dinosaur world, I guess dinosaurs are recent in this world, so... but I don't know. I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. The villain looks like a combination of Lucius Malfoy and Severus Snape.
You know, he totally does.
Also, there's is that a rhinoceros or a Triceratops statue in the background with, like, just a rod on it? It has, like, a rod, and I'm wondering if it's, like, a sex toy. 2 of the greatest things on Earth were created in 1995. Me and Theodore Rex. Let's just say, okay, is this movie more accurate than Jurassic Park or less?
I would personally say probably less. Like,
because of the
less.
Because of the psychic stuff.
A lot less.
Is it because of the psychic, or is it just okay? How about like dinosaur accuracy wise? Other than the, like, four-fingered Tyrannosaurus. Actually, no, you can't really make a comparison with this. Never mind. Because he's wearing shoes.
A scaly T-Rex is accurate again.
Well, I mean, parts of it. We still haven't found, like, the full body, and phylogenetically it would make sense if they were feathered. At least in the juvenile stages.
I think there was a recent study that said they had, like, scales on the dorsal side of the neck.
Kind of.
Are we really going to discuss this while we're watching Theodore Rex? Is it worth it?
Well, you're the one who asked.
I know, I'm the one who brought it up, but I regret it immediately. Also, these are ice fish. These are
my god, he's a Mexican stereotype now.
Oh, you're at that part.
You're at the part where he goes through all the racial stereotypes.
Yes. What is the Ride of the Valkyries supposed to be a stereotype of, or is that just, like... Because it was written by Wagner, the song.
He's Hawaiian.
Oh, he's Hawaiian now, yes. Like...
Well, but it's, like, associated with
the Valkyries, which is the Norse.
I mean, I guess that's pretty much it.
By the way, Wagner was a huge asshole, and that's at the end of the story. He just was. Anyway, let's not get back into racism in this movie, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore Rexavelt.
Now, I would watch that movie.
I would too. I would.
That sounds like an awesome movie.
It all sounds like an awesome movie. This is an awesome movie. Do you not appreciate how amazing this... Oh, wait, hang on. I think I made a mistake in the plot synopsis of the movie, because the guy next to fake Aubrey Plaza right now is the actual guy who did the Noah's Ark, but the guy who looks like Severus Snape was the guy who made the toy butterfly. Because it's a funeral for the dinosaur who's already died, and there's, like, this televangelist... Styracosaurus or some shit. I don't know. Oh, and they all bring... Okay, so his essence fertilizes the flowers, and they all bring a flower home.
There's a lot of kids. Yeah, the racial diversity only goes as far as white and black people here.
Yeah, there's no, like, Asian people.
That's all that existed in the 90s, right? That's
yep.
Totally
exactly.
all.
That's...
Nope.
Let's be racist against the dinosaurs, because they're all dead, so who cares?
I wonder if you could do that. No, you wouldn't.
Well, dinosaurs, do dinosaurs have the brain capacity to understand racism?
No, they wouldn't. They just,
do like modern animals have any?
Do cats understand racism? I want to kind of bring my cat down, and I also have to pee. So how about I'm gonna put my computer right here, and you guys can talk. And I will go upstairs and bring down my cat. I will pee first, though. How does that sound? Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Alright, it's me and you, Christian.
Yeah. I don't know if animals, ever do, racist things. Animals don't have clearly defined races. Neither do humans, really.
Yeah.
But, we have ideas of it.
I wonder how dolphins, interact with other subspecies or different species of dolphins, or...
dolphins are, between species. Sometimes they'll get along, but bottlenose dolphins are assholes.
Yeah, they're kind of dicks, to be honest.
Yeah,
they'll kill for sport. They actually kill for sport.
Yeah, they'll just beat up other random dolphins, and it doesn't... so, bottlenose dolphins, it's not that they hate other species, they're just assholes. I think the closest thing to, what we would consider, because a subspecies has a biological basis, but race doesn't. Race is just collections of traits that we have decided go with particular groups of people. So race isn't really a thing. It's so animals probably wouldn't have a concept of that because it's not real.
Well, what I wanted to kind of say was same species of the same genus. I'd rather say that.
So, if you had, a lion and a tiger? Yeah, well, ligers exist, so we know that they don't just hate each other on sight.
Elephants. How do African and Asian elephants interact?
I don't know. I'm actually gonna look it up right now.
I'm back! I'm back with my cat!
Oh, look. Oh, she's back. Oh, look, camel.
Oh, you're at the camel now. I'm at the part where he has sex with the other dinosaur.
What? Oh my god, I'm in for something.
Oh, my cat is sitting here. I was hoping he would, like, start purring or making a sound so you could know, but he's just been very nice. I kind of dumped him out of his bed and put him in my arms, and now he's just lying like a nice kitty. Oh, now he's meowing. It's okay, Fluffy.
Is he gonna have sex? Is he gonna have oral sex with another
oral
dinosaur?
Sex? Who said anything about oral sex?
No, I'm just making sure. Oh, look, a tiger.
Why would you have... I don't think dinosaurs can have oral sex unless they have, like, no front teeth. But if you're a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you can't have oral sex.
Oh, right.
So from what I found, Asian and African elephant species pretty much just get along with each other fine for the most part.
My cat is clawing me.
Yeah. I mean, elephants are a very social animal, so I kind of would expect be nice to each other or show empathy.
Yeah. And that's between different species, though, so it's like, it's not really, like, the same. It's not quite compatible to racism.
If a mammoth met an elephant, the mammoth would be like, wow, that dude lost all his hair.
It's male pattern baldness, only in elephants. Yeah. My cat is being very uncooperative right now. I think I'm going to let him go. There you go, Fluff. Wait, okay, so if you're a dinosaur... Okay, in the world of Theodore Rex, is it racist to dress up as a dinosaur? Probably, right?
I think it would.
But they're
it
like
probably
also...
would be.
They're like second-class citizens in this thing, kind of.
It'd be kind of like...
Like, that doesn't make it any less racist, but, like, the thing is that would they care?
Yeah, thinking about that kind of reminds me of the Jim Crow laws. Like, how some white people would mimic... Would
like
try
blackface?
Would be racist and try to be black people.
like wearing blackface or something.
Yeah, is a dinosaur costume
and
like
giving
blackface?
Them big lips and making them eat watermelon.
Yeah, blackface. Well, the watermelon thing was a different, but that was also used in blackface as well. There's different blackface characters. Did you guys know that? There's like, it's not just like they came up with the whole cast of, you know how there's that like Italian thing where there's all those different stock characters? They have that for blackface, and it's really disturbing. I know a lot about this, and I probably shouldn't or should. Is it good to know? I think it's good to know so that you can not ever do that again.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's better to know than to not know.
Yeah, because I think you should be aware of that, actually. Like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, because if you don't learn about those things, you never know about the atrocities committed by the... Oh my god, we're watching Theodore Rex, and now we're back to race.
I will give them props for once. You know how usually animal characters, they never give them pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, they give them pants here.
Yeah, that's good.
I kind of found that weird as a kid. Like, it's like, why does he not have pants?
Yeah, because he don't have no titties, so, like, I mean, he does have a dick, though, so that's the part you need to cover up.
Yeah, but, like, they wouldn't have to wear a shirt. Well, you know, they're living in a human society, though, so that's probably, like, they
want to be humans.
Because, like, it helps them fit in, or
yeah, it's something. Like when you move to a different country and you're used to being naked, but then you just have to wear clothes all the time. That's like my issue when I moved to Canada.
I actually did notice they have a lot of flowers in the movie. Like, they're always holding flowers or, like, giving flowers to each other.
What if...
The dinosaurs are, like, associated with flowers a lot, which makes me think that they were originally going to have something important with the flowers. But, like, then whatever happened during production happened.
Well, I think maybe they were going for, like, some deep symbolism where, like, the dinosaurs are in tune with nature, and that's why they have, like, psychic powers, but then the flowers are, like, extensions of that, and it's, like... And also the butterfly is, like, a pollination thing, so I think that's, like, a symbol for, like, sperm, and then once you breed, then that ends the magic of the dinosaurs, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what I'm saying.
They were gonna go for something like that.
Like, I don't actually think that's the case. I think I just came up with, like, lore for Theodore Rex.
You're probably thinking into this more than the people who made the movie.
Yeah, no, I think they just shoved shit in there because they're like, Whoopi Goldberg, dinosaur, fine, it's good. Why is there always a toy maker villain? Is this ripping off Spy Kids before Spy Kids happened? When did Spy Kids come out?
I mean, but, like, villains associated with children, I guess, have been around for a long time. I mean, like, it strikes deep into the heart of parents watching the movie, because, like, parents are
afraid of people,
they are
like
good parents, afraid of things happening to their kids, so that's like an adult fear kind of thing. Like, they almost crushed the dog in their mating display.
Oh, lovely. That'd be awkward.
Yeah, that would really kill the moment.
Well, I don't know, maybe they're into that. It's like in Her, when there's the cat choking scene. Anyway.
Yeah, but this, the dog would probably die.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe the dog is part of their sex ritual, like dinosaurs. That's why dinosaurs have dogs. They just want to, kill the dogs during sex. This all makes sense now. So, yeah, basically, and also, the pacifist storyline came out of pretty much nowhere, and it's okay, so there's a lot of, minor arcs in this. He's clumsy with his tail, except for when he's not. He's a pacifist, except for when he's not. There's dinosaur rituals, except for when there's not. There's racism, but also not. And then Whoopi Goldberg doesn't trust Teddy Rex, except for, sometimes she does. So there's all this shit, and none of it pays off in any way that makes sense. It's all just, a big jumbled mess.
Yeah, it seems like they probably had, multiple different ideas for what they wanted the story to be about.
Because they've seen other movies. They've seen other movies, so they know what to do.
Pieces of them came together for this.
Yeah. It's like when you're watching a movie and you're like, I can see why a human being would draw this kind of a message from some other movie, if they watched, just some random movie, but then when they try to put it together on their own thing, they don't explain it right, you know? Okay, what if you didn't know? I'm not talking to you specifically, but what if one does not know what other dicks look like, and they're just used to seeing their own dick, and their own dick looks like a caterpillar?
Yeah, I guess, if they had any kind of sex education in I don't know, high school or whatever, but they never actually show you what they look like. They show you, the internal anatomy.
Yeah, that's true, so you could look like a caterpillar. So you don't
actually know what it looks like from the outside. You just know that there's, tubes and different muscles and things.
Yeah, so for all you know, it could be a caterpillar, right?
Yeah, maybe that is normal. Maybe I'm in the minority.
Are you saying your dick doesn't look like a caterpillar? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Oh, got weirdly quiet just now. It's alright. That's what usually happens when you ask people if their dicks look like caterpillars. I know from personal experience.
Yeah, I would guess so. I've never done that. Oh, hey, there are Asian people in this movie. They do exist in this universe.
I never saw the Asian people. Where's the Asians?
When he's got the butterflies up on the poles, the dude who's doing that is, Chinese, I think. I can't really tell. They don't focus on him very clearly. And they have a cyborg beetle.
Is that Asian somehow? Is that what you're implying?
No, the dude. The dude in that scene is Asian.
Oh, so not the cyborg beetle. I'm just
Not
just
the
clarifying.
cyborg beetle. The dude. The dude who's, putting the insects on display.
Oh, lovely.